Did you know that Kenyans, Ugandans, and Tanzanians usually pronounce English words differently?
You mean they pronounce words differently?
Yes.
Okay, use the word alcohol.
The word alcohol. Kenyans pronounce it as alcohol. Most Ugandans pronounce it as alcohol. While Tanzanians pronounce it as alcoholi. Kakangu njoo tukanywe alcoholi.
Use the word groundnuts.
The word groundnuts. Ugandans call it G-nuts or peanuts. While Kenyans call it groundnuts. While Tanzanians call it groundnut. Dadangu njoo tukajienjoy na groundnut.
Use the word examine.
The word examine. Most Kenyans pronounce it as examine, while Ugandans pronounce it as examine, while Tanzanians pronounce it as examaini. Hilo jambo tutalienda tukaliexamaini hapo kesho.
Okay, use the word determine.
The word determine. Most Kenyans pronounce it as determine, while Ugandans pronounce it as determine. And Tanzanians pronounce it as determaini. Kuongea kwangu mimi na wewe litaditamaini na mambo mengi sana.
The word combination.
The word combination. Most Ugandans pronounce it as combination, while Kenyans pronounce it as combination, and Tanzanians pronounce it as combination. Harusi ni combination kati ya watu wawili.
And what else?
Another thing that you should know, that in Kenya, letter R is loud. In Uganda, letter R is silent. While in Tanzania, letter R changes to be letter L.
For example,
let us talk about this country called Qatar. In Kenya, they pronounce it as Qatar.
Yes.
R is loud. In Uganda, they pronounce it as Qatar.
True.
R is silent. While in Tanzania, they pronounce it as Qatari.
Qatari.
R has changed to be L. For example, kesho mimi naenda zangu nchini Qatari.
Okay, let's use the word round.
The word round. The word round, Kenyans pronounce it as round. R is loud. Ugandans pronounce it as round. R is silent. While Tanzanians pronounce it as raundi. R has changed into L. For example, mimi niko zangu hapa maraundi raundi.
Give us another word.
Another word that I'm going to give you is this word where. Ugandans, Kenyans, and Tanzanians always stress an expression using this word differently. For example, Kenyans pronounce this word as where. Tanzanians pronounce this word as where. While Ugandans pronounce this word as where. Where are you? Where?
Now, give us a sentence using another word.
Okay, I am going to give you this word, wa. W-E-R-E. Kenyans pronounce this word as wa. While Ugandans pronounce this word as weya. And Tanzanians pronounce this word as were. If we use it as a sentence, Kenyans will just say that, where were you? While Ugandans will say that, where were you? While Tanzanians will say that, where were you?
Is there any other thing that Ugandans, Tanzanians, Kenyans need to know?
Yes, Ugandans, Kenyans, and Tanzanians need to know about this. There's this thing, a polythene bag, whereby when you go to the shop, a shopkeeper puts for you goods inside it after buying, then you carry. You use it carrying your goods going home. In Kenya, it is commonly known as juala. In Uganda, it is commonly known as kavera. And in Tanzania, it's commonly known as mfuko wa plastiki. So if you are a Ugandan, don't go to Kenya or Tanzania and you tell the shopkeeper that put for me those goods inside a kavera. They will look at you.
Okay.
If you're a Kenyan, Don't go to Uganda or Tanzania and you tell the shopkeeper that put for me those things inside the juala. Yes! They will look at you. Yes. And if you're a Tanzanian and you go to Kenya or Uganda and you tell the shopkeeper that niwekee hivyo vitu vyangu kwenye mfuko wa plastiki, they might try to understand you. But don't be surprised when they put for you those things inside a jerrycan. This man! Leave us alone.